This is my Community Pilates mat class. Join me every Wednesday at 11 a.m. For today's class, we're going to be using a light set of weights, a loop band, and a Pilates ball. Join me on the mat. We're going to start today lying on our back. So I want you to get nice and comfortable with your heels close to your glutes and your head relaxed on your mat. We're going to bring our fingertips to the front of our rib cage and our thumb to the back of our rib cage. Relaxing your shoulders, close your eyes, take a deep inhale as you expand your hands, really breathing into that lower part of your rib cage. Big exhale through your mouth as you get all that air out. As we're following our breath here, I want you to focus on a 360 breath. We're breathing into the side of our rib cage. We're breathing in front, back, all the diagonals, starting at your navel, really increasing to those lower ribs, and then exhaling all the air out. Good. If this breath feels nice, I want you to start to close your mouth so we can kind of get more of a relaxing feel here. So we inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. You could come into that piercing noise with your throat for your Ujjayi breath. Good. Give me one more breath here. Excellent. Extending your right leg nice and long, pointing your toe. Reset that left foot. Let's bring your hands behind your head, and we're going to start with our chest lift. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we lift our chest up to the sky, keeping your low back stable. Inhale, lower. Exhale as you lift. So let's take it nice and slow, sending the energy out through that right toe, keeping your low back as still as you can. So I'm just lifting through my thoracic spine, lifting through my chest, keeping my low back still. Last 5 like this. Breathing into those upper abs in 4. Good. Shoulders stay relaxed, elbows wide. Give me 2 more. Last one, hold it up. Little pulse for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower all the way down. Keep your hands where they are. Keep your elbows active. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift that right leg up so it's parallel towards your left knee. Circles here. We're stabilizing the pelvis. I reach my right leg out. I bring my leg up and over to the center. So we're making half circles. If you feel like you can't control your pelvis here and we're trying to pour to the right, you could place your hands on the side of your hips or on your pelvis. Give me one more. Keeping it behind your head makes it more difficult. Now other direction. Circle it out. The more you flex and brace your transverse abdominis, your most lowest core movement, muscle, we're going to be able to really control that pelvis. Give me one more. Excellent. Lowering down. Left leg extends straight. Take a deep breath in. Pointing that left toe, let's crunch up to the sky and inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Perfect. Again, we're letting our chest be parallel towards the ceiling, keeping our low back nice and stable. Exhaling as you lift. Last 5. And remember here, if you want today's practice to be nice and relaxing, I invite you to breathe through your nose only. If you're not getting enough air, then of course use your mouth. Hold it up here, little pulse. I, however, have to breathe through my mouth because I'm talking to you guys. We got last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Hands where they were before. We'll send your leg up halfway. Nice drop to the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Circle around. So maybe you're trying to squeeze your right glute a little bit. We're trying not to pour open with that right side, but we're stabilizing any way we can through your pelvis. One more. Really pointing that left toe other way. We circle for 5. Option to put your hands next to your hips. 4. In 3. Good. Last 2. Last one. And recover. Perfect. Right arm reaches to the sky here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale as we tap, reaching for that left knee. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, reach, tap. Perfect. Trying to keep your low back stable. Of course, we're going to want to move out here a little bit, so our range might be compromised if we were having difficulty stabilizing our low back. Last 5 and we pulse. Reaching to or past that knee in 4. In 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it up. Little pulse. Try to reach past that knee. Feeling the oblique on that right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Send that left arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Reach towards that right knee. Inhale, lower. Good. Thinking like your hand's going to touch the knee, but you're leading with that left shoulder. Leading toward that knee. If your hand doesn't touch that, it's fine. Last 5 here. In 3. Last 2. Last 1. And recover. Oh, time out. Little pulse. Pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower all the way down. Let's drop our hands to a low V, shaking your head side to side. Both legs come into tabletop, keeping your low back neutral. We drop your knees over to the left. We extend left leg, right leg, and then we bend the knees to bring it in. To the right, we go right leg, left leg, bend the knees, zip it in. Exactly. We're going to alternate here. Really sending the energy out through the toes, keeping the knees stacked over the pelvis in transition. Inhale, transition. Exhale with the feet. If this feels good, we could do it with a straight leg. We'll go left, right, up and over. And now we bring it in, out, up and over. Again, in, out, last one and over. In, out to the center. Keeping your legs here. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Slight knee bend here. We reach for your ankles. And we lower. We reach and lower. And I want you to think chest is touching the ceiling. Neck stays relaxed, keeping a nice soft knee bend here. 5 more. We're going to come into your hamstring pull next. In 3, 2, and then we stay up. Last one. Hold it here. Try to extend those knees a little straighter, getting into that hamstring stretch. Yes. Pointing your toes. We reach for that right calf. We drop your left leg. Switch. Switch. Maintaining your chest as high as you can. Option to bend your knees if this is too intense. Keep lifting through the chest. Is your tip of your head reaching towards that diagonal of the room? We got 5, 4, double exhale, 3. And recover here. Bringing your knees into the center, shaking your head side to side. Really good job. Excellent. This time we're going to keep your hands either next to your butt or under your butt. We're going to work through some leg lifts. Giving me a soft knee bend here. We're going to inhale, lower your legs down. Exhale as you lift up. Good. Keeping your spine as still as you can. If this bothers your low back in any way, definitely sneak your hands under your butt, or you can hold something behind you if you're in front of the couch. A back hold also feels really nice. Otherwise, I want you to focus on lengthening through your rectus abdominis, really feeling those abs contract as your legs lift up and over. We got your last 5. And breathe. Inhale down 4. Exhale up. Good. Last 3. Squeezing those knees together. 2. And last 1. Amazing. Bringing your knees into your chest. We're going to roll ourselves up to seated and then extend our legs out straight. Toes are pointed. We're going to reach your arms forward. We're going to come into the best C curve ever. From here, we inhale as we scoop out the spine, reaching your low back to the floor, letting your rib cage hit. Reach your thumbs overhead. Exhale as we roll ourselves up the same way we came down and then reach past your feet. Maintaining your flexion here and your shoulders relaxed from your ears. Big exhale as you reach. Perfect. Just like sending your heart through as we reach towards, in between those feet, towards that wall in front of us. Perfect. We got last 5 here. Good. Last 4. Feeling those hamstrings start to relax. Last 2. Perfect. Last one. Reaching past your feet. Keep pointing your toes. You can reach either between your legs or on your feet here. But we're going to make this a saw next. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Sit up nice and tall. We reach to the left. Saw that left foot. Let's bring our arms out to a T. Reach left and center. So we are moving our arm, but we're more so twisting through our spine. So we're directing that arm with our spine instead of just adducting our shoulder. We reach. Good. Getting one hammy loose at a time. Perfect. One more each side. And recover. From here, we're going to zip the legs up and we're going to prepare for teaser. Reaching your arms forward, zip those legs together. Inhale as we roll out, reaching your arms behind you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we lift the feet as high as your head height and lower down nice and slow. Same thing, 2 more like this. Exhale it up and lower slow. Last one, up and hold. From here, we lower just the upper body. For 3, inhale, lower. For 2, inhale, lower. And hold, legs drop. And lift, chest stays proud, collarbone is wide. 2. And last one. Amazing. Lowering yourself all the way down. Grab that right wrist and let's pull it to the left as we really point our right toe here. Yeah. Getting a nice yummy stretch. And we'll switch. Grab that left wrist. We're going to pull it over to the right, pointing that left toe. Excellent. We're going to do one more set of these. This time we're going to do everything up, upper, lower. Everything up, upper, lower. 5 of them, okay? And then we're going to move on. Zip those legs together. Inhale the arms back. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, upper body. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower body. Exhale, lift. That's 1. Inhale, everything down. Exhale, up. Inhale, upper. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. This is 2. Exhale, everything. Inhale, upper. Exhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, inhale, everything. That's 3. Good. Inhale, upper. Hey, abs. Exhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, inhale. This is 4. Exhale it all up. Getting warm, right? Upper, lower. This is the last one all the way. We got this. Exhale it up. Inhale, upper. Inhale, lower. And lower down. Whoa, so good. Let's step our feet in and just do a windshield wiper here for a second. Really, really good job. Loosening up those hip flexors, letting your abs relax for a moment. We're going to grab our ball next. So let's roll ourselves up. Grab our ball and we're going to place it. Let's bring our loop band over. We're going to place it right below our shoulder blades. So I'm here. It's right at the bottom of my sports bra. My hands are behind my head. And we're going to come into a nice chest lift. So feet are stable. We inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So just like when we were doing your crunches or your chest lifts on the floor before, I want you to keep your low back as still as you can. So whether you're extending or flexing the spine, low back stays really secure so we can get into your pelvic floor and your transverse. Perfect. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. We got 4 more like this. To make this easier, we can put the ball closer to your shoulder blades. To make it harder, we put it closer to your low back or mid back. We never want on our low back. Last one here, we're going to hold it up. In your crunch, bring both of your legs into tabletop. We tap right and switch. And switch. Keeping your collarbone wide, your chest is proud. We're gazing forward, really pointing those toes. Excellent. Bracing your core as much as you can. Good. Trying to fight that momentum. We got 5. In 4. Good. Last 3 each. Last 2 each. And last one. Amazing. Lowering down. We're going to grab our hamstrings and just pull ourselves up. Place place the ball between your knees and lower yourself down. Palms are reaching towards your heels, pelvic tilt. So we tuck our pelvis, squeeze our glutes, and lower. So we're only going to do a couple of these. Just to loosen up the low back. Maybe they got a little cranky from those teasers before. That does that sometimes. Good, really breathing into your lower abs. And let's make this a pelvic floor breath. Inhale, expand your rib cage. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the ball, pull in from your lowest part of your body, pull it up past your belly button. We could put our hand on that space below our belly button. So I tuck my pelvis, I exhale, I push down on my hand, I pull my hand up. And that's gonna help you kind of find your pelvic floor. Inhale, lower, 2 more. Last one. From here, hold it, roll all the way up into your full bridge. Arms reach up to the sky if you want a little challenge. We articulate the spine down. We roll it back up. So 1 vertebrae at a time, down until you get to neutral. And then pelvic curl it all the way up to the top. Excellent. Once you're feeling comfortable, let's start to add a nice squeeze to the ball here. Inhale, lower down. Exhale up. Perfect. Good, just looking up to the sky, getting those shoulders down from your ears. We got 4 more. Last 3. Perfect, last 2. Last 1, hold it up. From here, we just pulse that ball. Pulse, pulse. Maintaining your hip height, really tucking the pelvis, squeezing those inner lower glutes as much as you can. Final 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, deep breath in. Exhale, little pulse up and down an inch. And we're driving through our heels, we're driving through our toes, we're really grounding through that knuckle under our big toe. We don't want to open up to the side of our feet. We want to stay grounded through every perimeter we can. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Little pulse, lower all the way down. Grab that ball for a moment, holding it over your shoulders. Single leg bridge. We send that left leg into tabletop. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we lift your hips, squeeze that right glute. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up, left. Perfect. And let's be active through the ball. We're pressing your palms into the ball as you lift and lower. Pointing your left toe, driving evenly through that right foot. Last 5. In 3. Last 2. Last 1, hold it here. Keep the squeeze. We tap your left foot, we lift. We tap and lift and keep pressing up through that right hip. Yes, we got 5, 4, 3, maintain your height, 2, 1, and lower down. Woo doggy, switching sides. Left foot drops, right leg tabletop. Reset your body, take a deep breath in. Exhale, we lift and lower. So trying to keep your hips as parallel as you can. My hips are a little wobbly as I'm still healing from my injury, but I want you to focus on having both sides of your pelvis lifting at the same time. Give me 4 more. Give that ball a squeeze. Get those arms in here. They're up next. Well, they're up soon. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it. Now right leg. We drop and lift. Maintaining your hip height with that left hip. Excellent. Final 5. Final 4. 3. 2. You got this. Last 1. And lower down. Excellent. Give yourself a little hug. We'll rock side to side. We're going to grab our loop band next. So we can put the ball on the side out of the way. And we're going to place our loop band 2 inches over your knees. From here, we're going to lie down nice and do some lazy girls. So top arm is out straight. Bottom knee is 90 degrees from the hip, 90 degrees from the knee. Top leg is out straight. If your band is super tight, we can always bring that leg back here, but I want you to really get your glute just from this position. We flex our foot, we drop and lift. Being nice and cozy here. Good. And I want you to keep that bottom oblique active by pushing that top hip slightly away. Excellent. Relaxing the shoulders, Relaxing this bottom foot. Perfect. Last 5. Good. Last 4. In 3, flex that foot. 2. 1, hold it up, point your toe, little circle, send it back, nice and tiny. Make sure that neck is long, keep those obliques active, keep your abs in control. Excellent. Pointing that right toe other way. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover, bringing your knee in. We're gonna come up onto our elbow next. Coming into a clamshell, but with a hip lift. So my feet are stacked, my knees are now out 45 degrees, and we're gonna push through the shoulder here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we lift the knee and lift the hip. We inhale, lower. We'll keep this top arm up here. Exhale up. Yes, inhale, lower. Looks good. Exhale, lift. Really stacking the shoulders. Yes, keeping your neck nice and long. Last 5. Excellent. 4. In 3. Bracing your abs. 2. Every rep has a breath. Last 1. Hold it up. Just the knees. Clamshell up. 10. 9. Yes. 8. You got it. 7. 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And lower down. Excellent. We're going to switch sides. So, lying on your right side, or the opposite of whatever you just did, bottom arm is out nice and straight. Bottom knee is bent at 90 from the hip, 90 from the knee. Top leg is out, foot is flat. So let's set up. Push your pelvis away. Get these obliques to be active. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we lift the leg. And then inhale, lower. Keeping your foot flexed. Trying to get this leg as close to the floor as you can. Excellent. Perfect. Breathing into this hip. Last 3, and then we come into your circles. The last 1, hold it up here. Point your toe, little circles. Stay bracing your core. Keep pushing that hip away. This arm just hit here for the ride. Not putting any tension on the floor. Good. Other way for 10. 10. Nice and tiny. 9, 8, 7, 6. We're on the elbow next. In 3, 2, 1. And recover. Hit that hip. Excellent. Pop on up. So we're on our right forearm, or the opposite of whatever you did. Knees are now out. On that diagonal from here, we're going to lift the arm up. Deep breath in. Exhale. We lift and lower. Perfect. We lift and lower. Really, really good. Bracing your core. More. We did the circles already. Good. Pressing through that shoulder. Excellent. Good. Give me 2 more, and then we're going to hold for just that clamshell. Hold. We're here. We drop. Lift. Core stays braced. Neck stays long. Yes. 5 more. Reach. 5. 4. So good. 3. We're on upper body next. 2. 1. And lower down. Excellent. All right. Ditch your band, please. And we're going to lie back on our back. We are going to put the ball between our knees. And we're going to grab our 5-pound weights. Option to go lighter, but we do want to have some load for chest and back. Let's make sure we're not too close to a wall. So this way, when we reach our arms back, we're fine. Ball is placed in between your inner thighs. And we're going to reach your arms up to the sky. So from here, we're resetting up our feet so they're hip width. We're going to already squeeze that ball so we get some adduction, starting with your chest fly. Let's drop our shoulders from our ears. Inhale as we open up to a T. Exhale as we come into the center. Inhale, open up. Exhale, center. Perfect. Keeping that collarbone wide. Neck is long. And just breathing into the pecs. Perfect. Keep squeezing your ball. The more we engage the ball here, the more we're going to keep our lower abs active. And we'll be able to pull up from our pelvic floor just a little bit more because we're in a slight internal rotation here. Good. We have our last 4. Exhale up. Perfect. 2. Last one. We're going to rotate wide grip. This time, reset the feet. We bridge, squeeze the ball, chest press. Inhale, lower. Bridge, squeeze the ball. Good. Really lifting those knuckles up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes, driving through your full foot. Really pressing through that knuckle under that big toe and your heel. Perfect. Last 5 like this. And then we're going to keep our hips up. In 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it up. Hips stay lifted. Knees stay squeezed. Rotate those pelvis. Monkey. We reach right. And center. Left. And center. So we're doing a single arm pullover while maintaining our bridge. Squeezing our ball. Excellent. Relaxing the neck. Trying to keep a space between your shoulder and your ear. I know it wants to come up, but you should be able to keep it nice and low. If you can't, let's limit the range a little bit. Squeeze that booty. 1 more, right, left. This time I want you to drop the hips, ignore the ball, keep your elbows where they are. We're going to lower for tricep extension. Exhale as you lift. So sometimes we do these, most of the time, with our elbows or our wrists together of the dumbbells. I want you to focus on stabilizing a little bit more from the elbow here. We're going to get a little more into our tricep. And I don't know about you, but I get a lot of complaints from my clients when they're on their phone in bed and their elbow kills them. So I want to focus on a little bit more stability through the elbow. So keeping that as still as you can, or at least through the shoulder in this position. Exhale up. Good. We got 5 more like this. Excellent. Nice and slow. Exhaling up. Last one. Perfect. From here, we drop your elbows down into the floor. Reset the feet. Lift your hips in the air. Keep that ball squeezed. We press narrow grip chest. And lower. Narrow and lower. Excellent. Bringing it back to the chest here. Good. Squeeze those glutes, maintaining that hip height. Amazing. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it up. From here, we lower the hips. We chest fly. We lift the hips, we narrow press. Good. We lower the hips, fly. Lift the hips, keep them up for the press. Everything down, fly. Everything up. Squeeze the ball and press. Yes. Perfect. After this, we're going to do a little intermission for the biceps before we flip over and get to our back. Just 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Open, last one like this. Oh, I messed up my order, but you know what to do now. And lower down. We're gonna drop our weights, sit up for a moment, place the ball right below your low back. So from here, we're gonna come into a C curve, but I want you to make sure that your tushy's in a comfortable position and the ball is right on your low back. Rotating your palms to face the ceiling. Let's open up the chest. Deep breath. Exhale, bicep curl. Inhale, open up. Exhale, curl. So I want you to let your knuckles so gently tap. Yeah. So this way, we're maintaining our flexion. We're not bouncing into the ball right now. We're just staying nice and still. But I want all the range of motion in your biceps here. Yeah. So we tap and lift. Good. Give me 5, and then we're gonna front row. 4, nice and straight. 3, good. 2, last 1. Hold it about halfway and then send the elbows back. We're gonna reach together. Reach and in. Good. Maintaining this flexion with our belly, with our spine. Inhale, exhale. And as you press, you're really bracing your core, trying to not let yourself move and go with the force of gravity with that dumbbell. Excellent. 3 more each. Last 2, and then we burn it out. But we will sit up for the burnout. Last one. Sit it up, legs are straight, little pulse. We're gonna work through posture. So let's open up the chest, open up the collarbone, little bitty pulse. 5, 4, then we open. 3, 2, we're here. We reach, squeeze those shoulder blades and center. So we're doing back next, right? So I want you to focus on really waking up that upper posterior chain here. Squeeze, squeeze the shoulder blades together and center. Good, drawing in through the lower core. Following that 360 breath we learned earlier today. Final 5. Good, final 4. Getting sweaty, right? Summer's here. At least spring is today. Last one. And recover. Amazing. Flip yourself over. We're gonna keep the ball and we're gonna be working through kickbacks as well as triceps and backs. So if being on your knees bothers you, we could grab a pillow or we could do this standing. Everything we're doing, I would do all the upper body, standing. Place your ball right behind your hamstring and your calf on the left side. Grab your dumbbell on the right side. So from here, my feet or my knees are hip width, my toes are tucked. I'm going to row as I squeeze my left glute, lifting my leg up to table. Inhale, lower. Exhale, and I want you to press evenly through that left palm, through that right knee. Really driving through your heel. Perfect. Keeping your gaze about a foot or 2 in front of your hands. Last one, hold it here. Elbow stays in, just pulse that leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold, pulse the heel to glute. 10, 9, hey hammy. 7, 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the squeeze. One more move. Tricep right, center. And you're squeezing that ball on the left as if I'm going to come and steal it from you. Yeah, it looks really good. Elbow looks awesome. Right in line with that rib cage. For 3, squeeze the ball. I'm going to steal it. 2, hey booty. 1, and lower yourself down. Amazing. We're going to switch sides. Really good. Other one. Behind the right calf, right hammy, dumbbell on the left side, tuck the toes, take a deep breath in. Exhale, we row, squeeze and lift that right glute. Inhale, lower. Exhale it up. Good, breathing into your lower abs here on the right. Excellent. 4 more. 4, good, whoop. Looking at you, messed up my balance. 3, keep that gaze in front. 2, hold it up. Now pulse the leg. 10, flex the foot. 9, 8, 7, just the height. 5, 4, yes, 3, looks good. 2, hold it, squeeze that ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze, tricep left and in. Flexing that right foot as much as you can. Yes. Last 3. Squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball. I'm going to take it. 2, 1, and lower yourself down. Let's place the weights on the side, ball on the side. We're going to sink back into your child's pose. Perfect. So this next exercise, we're going to combine push-ups and your swimmers. So if this isn't for you, you could always flip over and do some chest press, or you could stay on your belly and do some swimmers. So totally up to you, combo with me, or you could pick one of the 2 and isolate. We're gonna lower yourself down onto your belly. Hands are gonna stay right outside the width of your hips. From here, I tuck my toes, I take a deep breath in. Exhale as I lift myself up to my push-up. Inhale, lower. Now exhale, point the toes, lift the chest, lift the quads. Tuck the toes, inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Option to come into a full push-up this time. Perfect. The biggest difference is tuck toes in a push-up, pointed toes in a superhero, besides the obvious. One's working the front of your body, One's working the back of your body. Perfect. Really breathing into this, trying to get your rib cage and pelvis in as much of a straight line as you possibly can. Yes, really lifting those quads off the floor. Final 5. Yes. 4. 3. You got this. Really using your abs. Feels nice. Like a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of work. Last one. And push back into your child's pose. This time, both hands are at the right side of the mat. Reaching your hips to the left. Finding some yummy breaths here. And when you're ready, we'll reach both hands to the left side. Dropping that right armpit to the floor. Amazing. Before we stretch, our final move. Plank party, okay? We got a bride in the house, we got a plank. On your forearms, because our wrists are tired from push-ups. Elbows under your shoulders, toes are tucked. Let's hold. If this isn't for you, you can do a double crunch, you can grab your ball, you can go back to abs on the ball. But from here, I want a nice perfect spine, slightly tucked pelvis if you're feeling any discomfort in your low back. Squeezing your glutes to open up the hip flexors. From here, we rainbow hip. We tap your hip halfway to the right. Up and over on the toes to the left. Good, up and over right. Up and over left, exactly. Nice and slow. Keeping your gaze in front of your hands. I'm looking good, 6 to 8 inches in front of my hands. Pressing through the shoulders. Amazing. One more each side. And then we hold. Hold it here. Inhale, expand the rib cage. Exhale, brace the core. Inhale, expand the rib cage. Exhale, brace. One more breath and we're coming up into a downward facing dog. From here, we press right palm, left palm, and reach your hips back. Amazing. Let's come into our stretch. Let's loosen up our hip flexor first. From your downward dog, we're going to lift that right leg up to the sky. Open up the hip as we bend our knee. Perfect. This is a moment I wish I wasn't wearing socks, so you should ditch yours. And your downward dog. Lift that left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, open up to the side. Excellent. Square yourself off, lower yourself down. Excellent. We're going to flip ourselves over. And we could use our loop band here. We have it. My right leg is in. I'm going to lasso that left foot. I'm going to hold with both hands, palms face the sky, and just fold. Getting into these hamstrings. Are you guys as sweaty as I am? We're like in that part where it's finally a little warm out, but you can't put AC on. No way. I was freezing just yesterday. Good. Let's lift it up. Keep the pull on the band. We're going to reach up and over. Good. Stacking the shoulders. Excellent. Perfect. Switching your sides. We're going to lasso the right foot. Left foot comes in. Palms face the sky. And we pull, keeping a nice flat spine. Good. Try to keep that back of the leg flat on the floor. Good. So we're really getting into our hammy. Coming up for a second, then bend that right elbow as we pull. And really drive out through the heel here. We'll have another chance to get our calves going next. Perfect. Excellent. Up and over. Both feet in the strap. So let's sit up tall. Before we hinge, try to like lift your heels up just a little bit. Yeah, so we get a good calf stretch. And then we pull ourselves in. We could drop our heels here, but let's try to keep as flat as a spine as we can. Drawing in through those abs. The chest stays partially lifted. Excellent. Slowly unwinding, coming into a comfortable crisscross. Placing your hands behind your back as we open up our chest. Good. Trying to get your knuckles towards the wall behind you. We'll drop our right ear to our right shoulder. And then our left ear, left shoulder. Excellent. Let's look to the right. And look to the left. Excellent. Bringing those arms up to the sky, lacing your palms together, pressing your palms away. Bringing your hands into your heart center. Namaste. How was it? So my community class, I actually have my computer right here. So it's a Zoom class. So you sign up on my website and you'll see the link in my YouTube bio. And you sign up, you get the email link for the class, and we do it together. So we always chit chat. I'll just talk with you. I'll kind of give you a rundown if you have any injuries, concerns, modifications you might need, whatever the case. I will have an opportunity to talk with you before class. This way you can make sure when it's time to come in, you're doing the movements that feel best for you. All of our bodies are so different. So maybe today we didn't squat, but maybe squatting isn't for you. So if you told me that before class or emailed me, whatever the case, I'll be able to give you the best movements for you before class. So this way you can keep your meter going, keep your heart rate up, and power through class. Join me next Wednesday at 11 a.m.